Welcome to J.K. SHAH in association with Best Academic Classes on video. Now let us take up contract without consideration is what? That is what we are going to discuss today. Already we know about a case law Abdul Aziz versus Mazum Ali. Now, in this case, Mazum Ali promised to pay Abdul Aziz 500 rupees for the construction of a mosque. Later on, Mazum Ali refused to pay. So Abdul Aziz went to the court, filed a suit against Mazum Ali for the recovery of 500 rupees. Mazum Ali argued that there was no contract because the contract had no consideration and hence the contract is what had been issued. So the court held that since Mazum Ali's promise to pay 500 did not have any consideration by way of a quid pro quo, the contract was void. This is a case which already all of us know. Now, there is another case in which a totally a different dimension for the definition of consideration has been given by the honorable courts. What is the case law? That is Kedarnath versus Gori Muhammad. Kedarnath was the vice chairman of a municipality. The municipality wanted to construct town hall. For that funds were required. A part of the funds were provided by the municipal corporation. For the remaining, Kedarnath went on a door-to-door campaign for the purpose of a donation. When he approached Gori Muhammad said, I will give you a donation of 200 rupees, please come to me next week. உங்களுக்காக தமிழ்லையும் சொல்றேன். இந்த முனிசிபல் சேர்மன் கேதார்நாத் டவுன் ஹால் கட்டுறதுக்காக ஒவ்வொருத்தர்கிட்டையும் டொனேஷனுக்காக போகிறார். அப்படி போகும்போது கோரி முகமது சொல்கிறார், அடுத்த வாரம் வாங்க 200 ரூபாய் தரேன் அப்படிங்கிறார். கேதார்நாத் சரி நோட் பண்ணிட்டு வந்துட்டார். when he came back to the construction site, already building start ஆயிடுச்சு, அவங்க கொடுத்த பணத்தில் ஸ்டார்ட் ஆயிடுச்சு. அங்கே வந்த உடனே அங்கே மேஸ்திரி ஒருத்தர் இருக்கார். தட் மேஸ்திரி asked him, sir, please give me 200 rupees, urgently we require for the purchase of some building materials. Kedarnath thought for a moment. Next week anyway, Gori Muhammad has promised to give. So, based on the promise given by Gori Muhammad, Kedarnath spent 200 rupees out of his pocket and gave it to the Mestri. So, தான் கையில் இருக்கிற 200 ரூபாய் எடுத்து கொடுத்துட்டார். எப்படியும் அடுத்த வாரம் கோரி முகமது கொடுத்துருவார்னு நம்பிக்கையில் கொடுத்துட்டார். Next week, Gori Muhammad said, I am not going to pay that. You can do whatever you want. I know in Mazum Ali case also, a promise did not have any supporting consideration, therefore the court held it as void. அதனால என்னோட ப்ராமிஸும் it is not supported by consideration. நான் உங்களுக்கு 500 ரூபாய் கொடுக்குறேன் 200 ரூபாய் கொடுக்குறேன்னு சொன்னேன், அதுக்கு பதிலுக்கு எனக்கு என்ன வருது? ஒன்றும் கிடையாது. ஸோ கான்ட்ராக்ட் இஸ் void. என்ன வேணாம் பண்ணிக்கோங்கன்னு சொல்லிட்டார். ஸோ Kedarnath went to the court. In the court, Kedarnath argued that based on the promise of Gori Muhammad, I had spent 200 rupees and hence there is a consideration. The court held that usually from the promisee, consideration moves to the promisor. Always a benefit is derived by the promisor. You call that benefit as the consideration. But it is not necessary that there should always be a benefit. If the promisee suffers a loss based on the promise given by the promisor, that loss is also a consideration. Accordingly, based on your promise, Kedarnath has incurred a 200 rupees loss out of his pocket. Therefore, the loss suffered by Kedarnath itself is a consideration and hence there is a valid contract. The court directed Gori Muhammad to pay 200 rupees to Kedarnath plus the court charges. I hope you understand the principle here. So thank you very much. Let us meet in the next video.